Welcome to Wrestling Talk in the Shop, where we cover all things professional wrestling, from new wrestling to classic wrestling and everything in between. We go to wrestling, we do some wrestling, and everything in the ring. Join us now for Wrestling Talk in the Shop.
Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Wrestling Talk in the Shop, and today we're going to go over the 21-0 Wrestlemania undefeated streak, the urn. I wish that it had the box with this, because the box is just as cool as the urn, but we didn't get the box. But anyway, we did get the urn. Very cool piece. This is from 2015. I don't know if it's something they still sell or not. I wouldn't imagine so, since it's 21-1. Now he's actually won one more Wrestlemania match. He beat Roman Reigns and John Cena, but he lost that one. So I don't know what his. I think his streak is 23-1. I believe is what it ended up being before he retired. And to me, he should have left it. He should have retired in 21-1. But anyway, very cool piece. You can come this way and look. Excuse me. Very cool pieces. I mean, it's not metal or anything, but it's not light either. It's got Undertaker 21-1. Then it's got his symbol there. I think that's the Undertaker. It's 3D black there. Very cool Undertaker symbol. And then on the back, it's got little coffins from his whole match. And the first one that he lost was all the way back in March the 24th, 1991. He beat Jimmy Snuka. I mean, Jimmy Snuka was past his prime here. And then on April 5th, 1992, he beat Jake Roberts. Jake Roberts was that was at the Hoosier Dome in Indianapolis. Jake Roberts was on his way out, WCW bound at this point. And then he beat Giant Gonzalez, which Undertaker, he's been very critical of Giant Gonzalez, wrestling him. He's talked about that, and that was April 4th, 1993. And then his fourth one was King Kong Bundy, April 2nd, 1995. That was at Hartford Civic Center. Not a very good WrestleMania match. There. And then number 5, he beat Diesel. That was on the way. Diesel was on his way to WCW to become Kevin Nash at that point. And March the 23rd, 1997, he beat Psycho Sid. And then we're getting to some good ones, in my opinion. You got March 29th, 1998. You got Kane. He beat Kane. And that was when Kane tombstoned Pete Rose at, I think that was WrestleMania 14. And then at WrestleMania 15, he beat the Big Boss Man. Is that the match where, I think that's the match where Big Boss Man was like hanging. They hung him in the, something you would never see on TV nowadays. People with social media, people would go crazy over it. But anyway, and then you got WrestleMania 16, I believe. I've already said 16. No, this is WrestleMania 16. It's Triple H. That was an 18-minute match. Maybe that was 17. I don't know. I can't read these Roman numerals. But anyway, we'll move along. And then you got WrestleMania 18. He beat Ric Flair. That was, Undertaker made that match. Ric Flair really didn't look good in that match. And that was a good story, though. I think the Undertaker had beat up David Flair and stuff like that. And then you've got number 11. It was a handicap match. He beat A-Train, which is Albert. Lord Tensai, his most recent name in WWE. And he beat Big Show. It was a 2-on-1 match versus the Undertaker. And then WrestleMania, I'm lost count where we are. But anyway, the 12th one, he beat Kane. Went back to Kane, and he beat Kane. And then April 3rd, 2005. By this time, they were starting to acknowledge the streak. I think, it was never meant to be a WrestleMania streak. That's something you'll never see done again. That's long-term booking. They didn't even know they were booking it at the time. But then he went to beat Randy Orton in 2005. 2006, he beat Mark Henry. I believe he won the World Championship from Mark Henry. And then he beat Batista, and I think they were trying to prove something at that WrestleMania. They were, because that was a pretty good match from. And then like I said, I've lost count. There's so many WrestleManias, but anyway, we'll move along. And then he beat March 30th, 2008. He beat Edge by submission. Never seen the Undertaker win too many matches by submission in 24 minutes and 3 seconds. And then you got WrestleMania 25, probably the greatest Undertaker WrestleMania match. I mean, just the story they told and just the match itself was Shawn Michaels. And I really wanted Shawn Michaels to win that match at that time. I was rooting for Shawn Michaels, even though I liked the Undertaker, but I liked Shawn Michaels, and I wanted Shawn Michaels to win. And then they went back. The best friend Triple H is going to go back, and I think this was when Shawn Michaels was a special guest referee. It was Hell in a Cell, Triple H into the Era match. He wrestled Triple H there, beat Triple H. And then for the 21st win, a man that's really been in the news here lately the last few months, he beat CM Punk. Should have ended it there. He beat CM Punk, WrestleMania 29, 22 minutes and 7 seconds. They should have ended it there. I mean, that would have been a perfect top. He should have retired, went off in the sunset, started doing Undertaker one-man shows. But anyway, a cool piece. We all know how it went. I'm not going to talk about how. I mean, that was definitely a shock event. If you like shock stuff, that was definitely a shocker event when Brock Lesnar beat him. But anyway, a very cool piece. I don't know if it's available anymore. I haven't actually looked it up. I'm proud to own it. It'll look good in my collection. I mean, the urn was definitely a big part of the Undertaker's persona over the years, from when it was Paul Bearer was coming out with him, and then Paul Bearer, I remember he smashed the Undertaker over the head and went with Mankind. He turned on him. I thought, how could he do that? But anyway, very cool piece. And then CM Punk even used it. They used it. It had light in it. I remember it had light in it. And CM Punk had it, in there. That was sort of the end of the urn. We didn't see it anymore after that. But anyway, a cool piece. We hope you like this video, and human interaction is good for the channel. Hit that notification bell, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.